Hey there everybody, Devin here. It is October 1st and time for my September collection update video. We have a little bit of everything this month. Uh, Actually more than I was expecting to get again, even with all the stuff that I have planned. But I have CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, video games stuff, and some extra stuff that I wasn't anticipating getting this month. So we'll start with CDs, then DVDs and Blu-rays, and then video games and whatnot. So yeah, we'll start with that. Before I start on the CDs, I would like to point out that there are only 2 CDs here, but I actually bought 4 this month. Right about the, I don't remember if it was the beginning or the middle, I bought a couple CDs, 2 CDs I really wanted to listen to. One of them was like, not brand new, but like from July or something like that. So it was a couple months old at this point. The estimated delivery date for one of them was the 24th of this month, of September, sorry. And the other one was the 29th of September. As of right now, neither of them have shown up. So here very soon I'm going to be contacting both sellers on Amazon, finding out what's going on, if they can either send me a new one, or if they can, I don't know, like, refund me so I can buy it again, because those were 2 CDs I really wanted. Either way, hopefully those 2 CDs are in next month's video, which kind of sucks because they were 2 CDs I really wanted to listen to. But on the lighter note, the other 2 CDs that I wanted and bought are here. So I actually just got them, which is really good. First off, we have a band that was supposed to play at this year's Prog Power, but due to stupid visa problems, they ended up not at the last second, and like half the band was there. But this was the album they were supposed to do in its entirety. This is Dynasty, and their newest album, I want to say it's Renatus, or Renatus. I'm not 100% sure. I do like how it's spelled Dynasty with a Z instead of, you know, like a dynasty, like S. Unfortunately, I haven't really listened to this band a whole lot. I meant to buy this a long time ago, but just kind of forgot about it. But then I was told by my stepmother and my dad that this album is actually really, really good. And then the promoter of Prog Power said that this is his most played disc of last year. So, even though it's from 2013. I don't know what really to say much about this band, but I do look forward to listening to this CD. Can't wait to actually get it. I mean, I just got it, so I haven't listened to either of these CDs. I haven't had time. I do intend to, and I'll get to it, but we'll see. Alright, moving on. We have a band that is playing next year's Prog Power, because they announced the roster for next year's, most of it, not all of it yet. I might be going next year. I'm not 100% sure. It really depends on the other bands that are announced. We're finding out another one today. So this is the debut album of the band Sirius Black, As Daylight Breaks. It's the limited edition. This band, it's a brand new like power metal band featuring members from Blind Guardian, Halloween, and a bunch in Master Plan. It's originally the guy that made Master Plan or created Master Plan was in this, but he left the band after, I guess, they made this album. And actually it has a singer from another less popular band that I've heard of and all this stuff. But it's, I've heard one song from this album, High and Low, the second song, and it's awesome. I do really, this is the band so far that's been announced that appealed to me the most, so I bought this album first. I am excited to listen to this, because it does sound really good. But unfortunately I don't have a whole lot to say about it, because I haven't listened to it yet. But I cannot wait to listen to it. Either way, I'm going to have some fun. That's it for CDs. We'll go on to DVDs and Blu-ray. We'll start off with this. This is, I was finally able to find this. This is the last season of The Legend of Korra. This is book 4, Balance. For Christmas this last year, I actually got the first 3 books, or first 3 seasons, really. On DVD. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I bought the first season myself and then got the second and third season on DVD for Christmas last year. This wasn't out at the time. It came out like a month after that. But I'm happy to have this because now I have the whole Legend of Korra series. I still need to actually watch. Oh, whoa. So there's a Korra poster in here that I didn't know about. So check it out, Korra. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, it's kind of cool. But I'm excited to finally finish this, and one of these days I'll get the original Avatar series because that's also really, really good. But yeah, Legend of Korra. Happy to finally have these because I did watch season 1 and it was amazing. Alright, then we go on to our usual Robin Williams month stuff. This might be the month I got the most DVDs of his, or pretty close. I got 4 this month. They're not exactly any of his biggest movies, or really best, maybe. I mean, I've heard of a few of them, I just haven't seen 3 of these 4. But we'll start off with the one I've heard of the least, and that is House of D. It's actually got David Duchovny in it as well. I actually think he plays a pretty minor character in this, but I just remember seeing it on a friend's, just like a coffee table, right after Robin Williams died, so I put it on the list. It wasn't even originally on the list, but I just figured, why not? Let's put it on the list. Haven't seen this one, but I want to think that it might be fairly good. We'll see. Then we go on to one of his last movies he ever made, which is funny because I think it's, yeah, was released in 2014. This is The Angriest Man in Brooklyn. This is on the only Blu-ray of the bunch here. I just like the tag, everyone has a bad day, Henry has one every day. And it's got Mila Kunis and Peter Dinklage, which is surprising. But it just, him playing, I don't even know, it's, he's grumpy. A grumpy guy. That'll be interesting. That could be an interesting movie. Because I guess on the back here it says he's diagnosed with a brain condition and is told that he has 90 minutes to live. So I'm going to assume, yet the movie's 84 minutes. Interesting. But yeah, looks like a good movie. And it's got Robin Williams, so I had to check it out. Because I think when I looked at his IMDb page, this particularly caught my eye just because it's called The Angriest Man in Brooklyn. So, you know, hopefully it's alright. Then we go on to a movie I swear I've seen before. Or not seen, but heard of. This is Jacob the Liar? Or Jacob, I don't know, however you want to say it. But I remember seeing it, and I never knew what it was about. But I learned now that it's about basically Jewish, he plays a Jewish guy. And this is actually from 1999. But yeah, he plays basically a Polish guy in World War II Germany. So, yeah, that ought to be an interesting movie. Can't wait to see this one. This one particularly looks interesting. But yeah, really, really nice to have another Robin Williams movie. We're getting there down the list. I'm actually getting pretty close. And there's one this next month, if I have a chance, I'm going to definitely buy. And it's one of his classics in my book. It'll be like the last absolute classic movie that I know of his that I'll have to get. But then we go on to a movie that people have a lot of mixed opinions about, but I actually liked a lot, and that's RV. I remember either seeing this on Netflix when we first got it, or on TV or something, and I actually really liked this movie. It was surprisingly good. A lot of people didn't like it, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good movie. I just enjoy Robin Williams, so, but we'll see if I still like it. It might end up being stupid as heck when I see it again. But I have a lot of movies of his that I still need to watch, and there's a lot of movies I still gotta get. But, so, you'll see like one more movie a lot of you have probably heard of. But other than that, the rest of them will probably be a bunch of unknown stuff, except I do plan on getting Mork and Mindy eventually, and his other stand-up special. But that'll probably be last, the Mork and Mindy thing, because you know, 5 seasons, so we'll see. But yeah, RV. That's it for, you know, movies. So we'll go on to video game stuff. It was actually a really interesting month for video games. I had a pre-order come out, and then the amiibo I was missing came out, but I ended up getting a couple things that I was not expecting to get, or ever get, really. We'll start off with something that I just found really cheap, that I could not pass up because I need them, and that is 2 PS2 memory cards. I, before this, only had 2. I'm sorry, I did buy another memory card. I actually have 5 of these now, because I do believe I did get a black one at some point. I might have, but originally I only had 2, and I still, collecting-wise, have the most PS2 games. And even before I started collecting, I would always run out of space on these, on my actual memory cards, which are the same color. I would always run out of space and have to delete stuff, and I didn't want to do that, especially with that many games. So I bought that one on eBay. I think I did. I can't remember now. And then I found these for $1 a piece. $1, when usually they go for a couple. I had to pick these up. I had to. And there was no shipping or anything, so I just said, you know what, let's do it. I am gonna try to wipe these initials off, though. We'll see, though. Really good to have these, though. Then we go on to the video game, and it's definitely I would say the big one of this month for me, period, of any video game. That being Super Mario Maker. Unfortunately, I've only really sat down and played this once. I just haven't really been feeling like it. I know the game's going to be fun, and it's a game maker, basically. It's a level maker, and then you can make the game randomize and make levels for you. And I mean, you can have it in the style of Mario Brothers, the original, Mario 3, Mario World, and Mario U. I wish they could have done Mario 2, but that wouldn't make sense because it's the American version of a Japanese game that didn't have Mario in it. But what's really cool about it is it's actually in its own little box. And you open it up, and inside is the game that has a nice little red box, which is really cool because now I have 2 of these because I got Mario Kart in this, and I don't really need that. But it also comes with this really cool art book, or like style book, so I mean, look at this. This is actually really cool. I can't exactly show every page, but it's just some cool stuff. And back in the back here is an autograph, or not an actual like real autograph, but that's Miyamoto's autograph. But yeah, really cool to have this. It is a lot of fun. I did play it, and it was a lot of fun. It was pretty hilarious to just watch, and there's some pretty hard levels and some pretty easy levels, so it's a nice little mixed bag, and I think it's a good idea because it'll help, I don't know, get people into making video games even. We'll see. It's really cool, a lot of fun, and you can like download, you can create your own, upload them to the internet, and people can download them. It's pretty cool. Then we have the amiibo that I'm missing, the only amiibo that I really wanted, and the only one I wasn't able to pre-order because apparently GameStop stopped doing pre-orders, but thank God I was able to get one. It's Ganondorf. I am so happy. He doesn't look that great, but it's still really cool to have Ganondorf because now I have all the Zelda ones so far. If they ever decide to do like a Legends of Zelda series like they did with Mario, like of these, so that there's like a second set of them, I'll definitely pick those up, but until then I don't really know. But still, really really cool to have this. That completes the 5 that I intend to get. But yeah, really really cool. Then we go on to the 2 things I didn't expect to get. I walked in to get the amiibo and Mario Maker. No, I think it was to pay off Mario Maker actually, and I found this, and I just had to get it because I mean I already had one Zelda puzzle, so what would one more be, you know, kill? There were a couple in there that looked, you know, really nice, but this is Termina, I believe. It's a Majora's Mask puzzle. It's still wrapped in plastic. If I ever get a piece of cardboard, one of those big old puzzle pieces of cardboard, I'll do this puzzle. But until then, I'm not going to worry about it, and I'll just keep it in the box. And it was pretty cheap, so I'm not really going to complain too much. Really nice to have. I have a map of Termina on a puzzle now. It's pretty cool. Then we go on to, I actually got a new console, but not a new console that you'd probably expect. I got a second Wii, but it's not the normal one. It's the one of the second generation Wiis that didn't have the GameCube thing at the top, and it's meant to lay down like this and stuff. But it came with all the cords. I got this from our neighbors actually next door. They were selling it for really cheap, and I remember when they announced the colored Wiis that I really wanted the blue one. Or I said when the black one came out, I'm like, okay, if they ever come out with a blue one, I'm buying it. And then they did, and I didn't buy it. And then they're like, okay, we're selling this one because our kid got a Wii U, and we're going to sell it for like $30. And I mean, I don't know how much you'd get at GameStop for it, but $30 is a really good price for me for a Wii when they're still like $100 from what I've seen. So, and it came with a Wiimote, which still goes for about $40. One of the ones with Wii Motion Plus, and it's blue. So I can't really complain. You know, most of this stuff, like the Wii and the puzzle and the amiibo, are just going to go on the shelf, but I'll probably actually use this Wiimote. Unfortunately, they took the strap off, which is annoying, but I'm sure I could find one. Oh, apparently also, I didn't see this before. Their kid apparently, no, I don't want to say chewed on it. No, he probably chewed on it. That's kind of gross. Oh yeah, it's all kinds of scuffed up on this end. Oh well, not a big deal. I can't really complain too much. But yeah, new Wii, new everything. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's it for this month's collection update. There will be one next month, most likely. Hopefully I'll get those 2 CDs I want. The Robin Williams movie, at least one. Maybe some more CDs. There's supposed to be a pre-order coming out this month, but I don't know if I'm actually going to get it. Cool little update for the Pokemon card video. I have gotten all the packs. The packs are done, and I bought a new little binder thing for it that I've gotten in the mail. Actually, I'll show it to you guys here real quick. I got this in the mail for new cards and stuff. I just thought it was really cool. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but that's okay. I can deal with that. But it's pretty cool, and instead of them going at the top and them sliding in at the top, you slide them in from the right-hand side. But yeah, there's plenty of room for cards. I'm still waiting on some card sleeves that I bought about a week ago, just over. Or actually almost 2 weeks now. Hopefully they'll get here soon. But once those are here, I'll be all set for the video. But also, in 6 days, my girlfriend will be flying out here to visit me for a week and a half. So that might kind of screw up my getting stuff and stuff, but I'm doing a bunch of stuff with my girlfriend. But I specifically wanted her here for the Pokemon card opening video. She will be here on the 6th. Expect that video. It's going to be in parts because there's a lot of packs. But it will probably, the first part will probably come out on October 7th. That's the day I'm shooting for. If it doesn't end up happening, I'm sorry, but it'll be sometime in that, the 6th through the 15th. It'll be somewhere between that. The first video will be uploaded. But yeah, I'm excited. My girlfriend, blah. I get to hang out with her. It's going to be really cool. But there will be a collection video, I know, because I'm going to rebuy those CDs and get at least that one movie. But we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you next month.